In terms of talking about themes of my work, the idea of painting as an action that involves a community, is quite important. So for example, when I'm painting with models, I'm very aware that it's a collaboration between a model and myself. And I couldn't do it without them there. We call ourselves the Mid-Air Trio. Natalia Valerdi and Chris Komashko are my collaborators. We are improvising off of each other. We work in 3-minute sections, and there's this little cue. Once we're listening to this cue, Natalia has to pose, and I hear that cue and I go, okay, I get to paint now again. And so I'm listening for the cue, and then I'm painting furiously, and then I hear the cue again, and I'm like, dang, she's gonna move. And so it's just this funny interaction I'm having with the music. It's like a torture almost, because she's gonna be moving again, and Natalia's singing, okay, here I go, I'm gonna dance again. My main overarching interest in painting is the body. So I've always been really interested in the body moving in space, body image, male-female relationships in terms of the body, in terms of the physical. And I teach life drawing and I teach life painting. I was a senior Fulbright scholar to Turkey. And while I was there, I was teaching. The women that I was meeting in Turkey, they were friendly, but only up to a certain point. And I thought I need to spend some more time with them. So I asked them to sit for some portraits for me. And it became a very performative thing. So it was not only the end product, which was the portrait, but it was the action of being able to sit with them and talk with them. When I came back from Turkey, I started teaching ancient art. And as I was talking about the Greco-Roman sculpture, as I was trying to have my students love it, I fell in love with it. And so I thought, you know, I want to deal with these sculptures somehow. And a project started coming into my mind where I would use models to take the poses of the sculptures. And then I would have a full nude underneath these draped white marble sculptures. Part of the process of these paintings and some of my other paintings is painting on them upside down and sideways. And this is where some of the dripping comes in, because I was interested in leaving a trace that I had painted these things upside down or sideways. And so there's this grid structure that builds up. It almost adds a sort of a modernist screen. The messy bedroom paintings are done from photographic collages, which I shoot. Or sometimes people actually shoot the pictures for me. Because of this, there are cameras in the paintings, and this gives it a feeling of voyeurism. And sometimes the people are dressed, sometimes they're semi-dressed, sometimes nude in the paintings. And the idea is to show real bedrooms and what happens in real bedrooms with the light and the, you know, the towels and underwear on the ground and messy beds and dogs or whatever is in the room. So let's deal with the reality of growing old, having kids, having a messy bedroom that is, you know, you can't get clean, or the idea of being alone in your bedroom. Okay, that's reality for most people. Cropping is something that I use often in my paintings. I think that cropping helps the body feel more dynamic in space, almost like the body is reaching off of the picture plane. Also, with the society paintings, because the paintings were taken from society pages, I didn't intend those to be portraits. I was really interested in how the people were interacting with each other. How do they hold each other? How do they stand next to each other? And if I cut off their heads, then we could concentrate more on the way their bodies were fitting together. Right now, I'm doing a project with people who have large tattoos on their bodies. I expand the tattoo onto this paper and I'm painting it. I lay it out, and then we take a series of photographs with them interacting with their own design of their body, but it's much bigger. And that collaboration with the person and the photographer, Ted Meyer, is really important to me, to sit down and be talking to them about their life as I'm painting. I think that that's important, just personally, to be able to talk and paint at the same time to the person that I'm interacting with.